website on GitHub. First, we're going to start with the uploading of your information to GitHub. So, for example, let's say we were working on this file, on this folder. And this folder is one that is full of our information. So if you see when you go through it, there are folders inside, and then there is that file index.html file. So let's say you're done building the website. It's your website now, you're ready, you just want to host your website. Say you're done with this, you want to host the website now on GitHub. But first, before we host, we want to upload our website to GitHub so that if, let's say, I'm not using my computer, this personal computer, I'll be able to access my files on GitHub because I've uploaded them there on cloud, there on GitHub, right? So GitHub is just like a repository where we can just store our files that we're working on. And then the next thing will be to host it so that it can be available for the public. The users can just click on a link and access it. Right now, I'm the only one who can access this file. Who can be able to open this website to see how it is, right? So I need to host this. But before we host, I just want to first start with uploading it to GitHub so that I can have it on GitHub. But anytime I want to access it, I want to make some changes, I want to use this file, this folder, I can be able to access that. So it's uploading to GitHub first step. Let me click here. So these are the files and folders that I've uploaded already. I have different projects that I've uploaded to GitHub. You can see I have that project, right? Just click back. So I have uploaded all of these 4 projects. I want to start another one, right? Create a new repo. So I can click here to create a new repo, but I can click on plus there. All right, it takes me to this part where I can rename, I can name my repo. So repository name, let's give it, let's say, which name I haven't used? I think I've used the things now. Let's say web. Let's say, okay, let's say 8.1, let's say circle 8.1, right? And then let's say web project. Just give it a name, any description. We said on this part we're gonna leave it as public. On this website, we like this project on its own, there's no sensitive information within it, like so anyone can access it, and then even have other people if they want to use this website to build their own. I don't have a problem with that, so I'm just trying to make it public so that it can be accessed by anyone. But if we're working on a project whereby only the Lusaka employees of IT department needs to access this, we need to privatize this, make it private so that we can choose who has access to this particular project. Okay, and then here on the edge, the readme file. So this is the file whereby you have to add a description about what your project is all about. Let's say I have developed a software, and then I need to let people know what is the environment that the software can run. For example, like the minimum requirements of the spec of a computer, so that the person can be able to run this particular software. I can put that description on this file, which is an add readme file, right? More like an instructions on how to install the software, what environment will the software run on. So I can add that. But for now, I don't know this, but if in future you building a project that needs an add readme file, then you can click on this, you will have that file. Right? And then what else do I need? Say create a repository. So once I'm done just adding this information, I can click on create a repository. And then on this part, we have the git init, right? Git initialize. These are the commands that we're going to use. For now, we're going to focus on this. But we have options of this setup in the text tool, HTTPS or SSH to this file. So for now, we're focusing on this. These are commands we're going to use for this git init. All right. Starting from git init. So we'll see. Just close this and then Visual Studio. I just wanted to start on it slate and just close that. I don't want that. And I say open a folder. So the folder that I want to open is the one that I want to upload now. which one do I want to upload is this folder. This is the one that I want to upload. So I want to upload it to GitHub, and then after that, be able to post it. So I want to open it using the Visual Studio Code. All right, and then I say file there, and open folder. Sure, what I want, let's say, give it my name MSP. All right, so these are the files that I want to upload, right? And I don't understand why do I have so many index.html files. All right, let's check on this folder. Why do we have so many index.html? This is a C1. Okay, actually, I don't need this. All right, that file is fine then. Okay, that is fine then. So I was just checking also some stuff that I don't need on this folder. This file is not displayed in the text editor. Just delete it. Okay. These are the files that I need, right? So these are the files that are files and folders that are inside my LCP folder, right? This is what I have there. Right, so these are the files. And then now I want to go to the terminal. Toggle terminal, control whatever. You can just go to this part to go to your terminal. And I say new terminal. And then you see the path. The path will be shown under here. So you can see the path to my folder, path to my file. Sorry, to my folder. Path to my folder. Okay, let's just check in. All right, so that is fine. Now we can start with the commands. First command is git init. We are initializing a Git repository. So it says initialized empty Git, and then it says these are the files that it picked up. So you can see it shows us a U, which is untracked. These files are untracked, right? So it has picked them, all of them up, but it says they are untracked. All right, let's do the next step. So git add readme. So what we want to do here is git add dot, so that we can add all of these. So the dot says add all of the files and folders inside this main folder. Press enter. All right. You gave me many information, warning that things will change and stuff like that. Right. Okay, see there's change to an A. All right, it's fine. So that these are now added there. Then they are tracked now. Let me do a commit. Let me do a commit. So now you can see we started with the U, which said, okay, these files are untracked. And then now we pressed git add full stop to add all of these so that they can have a path. So now there's a path there. What I need now is to add, to commit these. So let me say, what name am I giving it? Let me see. Let me see, 101. Then push that. Okay, so create mode, as you can see now, it pushes all of these files in there. All of my files, my folders are being pushed in there. By the way, there are so many folders within these assets folders. There's so many files within the assets folder. So it's pushing all of those files. Let's create mode. So we just uploaded all of those. It just committed all of those. All right. What else do we looking for? So, but okay, we're done with that command. Let's git main, that's a list command. And then you can see now the branch that we are on is master. So when I change from master to git main, so you can see git branch -m, which is main. So we're switching to the main branch. Right. So it didn't send any message, just change. And then if you check now, it's no longer master, it's main. All right. And then first, and then now I have to copy this link here. So git remote add reaching. That's the file I'm adding there. So edit that. And then let's see our last command. So this last command, I'm expecting to see it will open a browser and ask me to authenticate. Right, meaning that now it's uploading, it's committing everything, it's pushing all of these to the GitHub. So git push dash origin main. Let's hope it won't give me any error messages like public key not there. Okay, looks like we good. All right, it's compression. So it's compression. As I said, that there's so many files in here. All right, I think it has managed to upload all of those files and then they're pushed now to me. But it didn't ask me to link. All right, for some of you, once you run this git push dash origin main, it will ask you to authenticate. Like for me, I've already created, I think, an SSH key, a public key, and a private key. So maybe that's why it's not asking me to authenticate this. But if you don't have the SSH keys, it will ask you to authenticate. So you see like a pop-up window of the browser where it says authenticate. You click on authenticate, and then it will take you there. So now, if everything went well, if I refresh here, it must open now or show me the files that I managed to upload them. So I'm expecting to see this taking me to the files that I've uploaded, not these instructions. If I still see these instructions, it means that I need to run maybe more commands or something is wrong with my system. All right, you can see on my side everything went well. So that just disappeared now on this platform now. Now, what we have managed to do is to upload our files to GitHub, right? So that means now if I leave this laptop here and then I go use my other laptop and then I log into my GitHub account, I'll be able to find these files. So all of the files, so we've managed to upload files to GitHub. That's step number one that we wanted to achieve, to upload files to GitHub, right? So now I'm going to move to the step of hosting this so that I can share a link and then other people can be able to access that. Like same like a website, right? You need to have a URL so people can click on that and then they see the website. So that's what I want to do now. I'm going to post it so it can be available for the public. All right, so when this is done, I have to go to settings. All right, so now we're trying to host this. Go to pages. And pages. And pages here, I need to change the branch to main instead of none. So branch GitHub page is currently disabled. Select source. Select the source to main. So you click on pages. So I went to settings, and then from settings go to pages, and then change this from none to main. You save the changes. So we're creating an environment there, right? So if I click here on environments, it takes some few seconds to go through this or to create environment for us. Okay, but if let's say now you click on code down here, it's supposed to show us the new environment that has been created underneath here. Let's say that it might take a while to go through that process. Creating an environment for us. Just to see right, there's my environment, right? It takes a few seconds depending on the size of the files. All right, so it says queued, so we're still loading that, but once you see this part environment, and see that you can click on this part, it will take you to this side. It must show me somewhere here. Come on. Usually it will show you here how many, when was it uploaded, how many seconds. Okay, if you don't see that, it's fine. Let's click on view deployment. Let's say deployment. So you can see now my site is posted now. So what I can do, I can just take that link. I can share it with anyone. Take the link and Control V, paste it there. The site is posted. As you can see, my information is there. One of the servers as you expect, and then my IRB and that, and my type offer. So I have my portfolio. It's uploading the other systems. So it's uploaded online on the same as what you posted by GitHub. All right. Thank you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to take steps and manage to post it. Ready to just do this recording. Click on there. And then I go to system recording.